Hello everyone, welcome to Skein Spider and to part 2 of the Animal Crossing switch cover tutorial. If you haven't seen part 1, go check that out because you'll need to crochet that first. Let's do this, grab your hooks and let's get started. In this tutorial, we're going to be crocheting the bottom, the sides, and the front panel of our switch covers. In addition to the white and green yarn we've already been using, you're going to need your blue yarn, your tan, your brown, your cream, and your light blue yarn. Make sure you have those on hand, ready to go. I'm not going to be going over the color change technique in any great detail in this video because we did that last video, so again, go check that out if you haven't seen it already. I'm just trying to keep this video to a reasonable length, and I think that's all we have to cover, so let's get to it. In part 1, we finished at round 44, so here, and we're just going to reinsert our hook back into our switch cover, and we're going to start with row 45. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Row 45 is worked entirely into the back loop, so if you think of the stitches as a little V shape, the back loop is the part of the V that's furthest away from you, so it'll be this one on the edge here. We're just going to work into those back loops for 60 stitches. At the end of row 45, you should have 60 single crochet still. And what we're going to do this time, instead of chaining 1, we're going to chain 31. 30 and 31. With the addition of the 31 chains, if we work into the second chain from the hook, we're going to have 90 stitches across, and that's what we're going to do for row 46. Is we're going to start in the second chain from the hook. We'll turn our work first, start from the second chain on the hook, and we're going to work 90 single crochet along the entire row, 30 into the chain, and then our original 60. $29 and 30 is going to be in that first chain that we did. So that's 30 single crochet there, and then we're just going to add in our 60 original stitches. For row 47, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to add 30 to the end of our cover here, because these make the side panels. So once more, chain 31. And 31. We're going to turn our work again, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 30 single crochet down the first chain here. We're going to do our 60 across the body, and then we're going to do another 30 up the other chain here. So in total for row 47, you should do 120 single crochet. And 120. At the end of row 47, just make sure you have 120 stitches across, and then we're going to chain 1 this time. Just chain 1 and turn our work. And rows 48 through to 50, so that's 3 rounds in total, is just going to be 120 single crochet across. So 120, chain 1, turn work, 120, chain 1, turn work, 120. crochet in white. Now we're going to begin the 60 single crochet in blue, working entirely into the back loops, which again is the V part of the V of the stitch that's furthest away from you. Work over the ends of the blue and the white yarn, or if you prefer, you can cut the white yarn and weave it in, because we'll bring the white yarn back in later when we need it for our other color changes. $51. You should have 90 single crochet in total, 30 in white and 60 in blue. It's really important to make sure you have the 60 in blue, because that's going to be the foundation for our front panel, and all our color changes depend on us having exactly 60 single crochet here. So double check that before you go on, because you don't want to get halfway up and realize you have to take out your work. That's not fun. Secondly, make sure that the front loops, the exposed front loops from rows 45 and 51 are visible on the same side, and they should be also on the same side as these were the back loops, the exposed back loops from the first video, because this is going to be the outside of our cover. So we want those lines exposed. For row 52, we're going to continue on in the blue, chain 1 and turn, and rows 52 to 54 are going to be just 60 single crochet in blue. So that's 3 rows in total. Okay, row 54. For row 54, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. This is the beginning of all our color change rounds. For row 54, I'm going to go through it with you because there's a slight difference in the pattern between the front panel. But for the rest of the rows, I'm going to do what I did in the previous video, and that is I'll read out the pattern and have it scroll across the bottom here, and just speed up the crochet footage so the video is not too long. For row 54, we're going to start with 1 blue single crochet, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, so you have 2 blue loops on your hook. And because we're only doing 1 single crochet, we're not going to finish the stitch in blue. Instead, we're going to bring in our white, line it up, and then we're going to do 1 single crochet in white. If you want a more detailed explanation on how to do the color change, you'll have to check out the first video. We go over it in detail there. Okay, for the second stitch of row 54, we're going to do 1 single crochet in white. Again, go in, yarn over, pull through, but don't finish the stitch. This is where it's slightly different from last time when we did the leaf. We're going to do a pattern repeat. The next step of row 54 is going to be 2 single crochet in blue, 1 single in blue, 1 in tan, and we're going to repeat that 5 times. We're using the same pattern we just did, except we're replacing the tan for the white. So we're going to finish the stitch in blue, and we're going to continue on 1, 2 in blue. Make sure you're crocheting over the white because we need to carry that with us to use at the end here. And now we're going to bring in our tan. Line it up and hold on to it with your thumb and middle finger, and we're just going to finish this stitch in the tan. Go into the next stitch, crocheting over all these ends, yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to swap back to the blue, finish the stitch, 2 blue single crochet, 1, get in there, and 2, don't finish, swap to the tan, and go in for our second tan color change, and you're going to repeat that 3 more times, so there should be 5 tan stitches in total. What we're going to do now is our last pattern repeat, which is 2 blue single crochet, 1 white single crochet, only repeated twice. So it's again the same pattern we've been using, but we're replacing the tan with the white. Finish in blue, and you should have 1 stitch remaining. We're going to single crochet into that with the blue. And that is round row 54 done. From this point on, again, I'm just going to be reading out the patterns and they'll be scrolling across the bottom, rather in this direction. If you have any questions about the pattern, leave them down in the comments below and I'll do my best to help you out. Row 55 starts in white, so I'm going to finish the last stitch in white. Pull through. Then I'm going to chain 1 and turn. At this point, you can also snip off your blue yarn because we won't be needing that for a little while. Crochet over that or weave it in at the end. And row 55 is going to be 5 single crochet in white, 17 single crochet in tan, and then 38 single crochet in white. Row 56, chain and turn, and then we're going to do 39 white single crochet, 15 tan single crochet, and finish with 6 white single crochet. Row 57, chain 1 and turn. In row 57 we're going to reintroduce our green yarn, so have that handy. We're going to start with 6 single crochet in white, and then we're going to do a pattern repeat of 1 green single crochet, 1 tan single crochet 7 times. So again, that means 1 single crochet green, 1 tan, 1 green, 1 tan, 1 green, 1 tan for 7 times, and then we're going to finish with 40 single crochet in white. Row 58, chain 1 and turn. We're going to do 41 single crochet in white, 12 in green, and then finish with 7 in white. For row 59, chain and turn. And then we're going to do 7 single crochet in white, 2 in tan, 3 in white, 6 in green, and 42 in white. Row 60, chain and turn. And we're going to do 43 white single crochet, 4 green, 5 white, 1 tan, 1 white, 1 green, and finish with 5 white. Row 61, you chain 1 and turn. This is the row that we also bring in our brown yarn, so have that ready. We're going to do 6 single crochet in white, 1 in green, 1 in tan, 1 in green, 1 in white, 1 in green, 3 in white, 1 in brown, 1 in green, 1 in brown, and then finish with 43 in white. Row 62, chain 1 and turn your work. We're going to be bringing the cream in this round, so have that on hand. And row 62 is 43 white single crochet, 1 cream, 1 white, 1 cream, 4 white, 1 green, 1 white, 1 green, and then finish with 7 in white. Row 63, chain and turn. And then we're going to do 4 single crochet in white, and then we're going to do a pattern repeat of 1 green single crochet, 1 white single crochet twice, followed by 2 green single crochet, 1 white, 1 green, 2 white, 3 cream, and then finish with 43 single crochet in white. Row 64, chain 1 and turn. At this point you can chop off your cream yarn. I've got the cream and not the white, because we don't need that anymore. When you've chopped off your cream yarn, you can bring in your light blue, because we're going to be using that this row. And then we're going to do 40 single crochet in white, 1 in brown, 2 in white, 3 in light blue, 3 in white, 1 in green, 4 in white, 1 in green, and finish with 5 in white. I'm at stitch number 40 for the white, so the last stitch. I need to bring in the brown. There's 2 ways you can do that. You can just bring the brown straight up from where we last used it, but you will have a little bit of yarn exposed and showing. It will be on the inside of your switch cover, so if you don't mind that there, go ahead and just crochet it in. If you don't want it showing, snip the end off and then bring the yarn back in and weave in the ends when you're done. I'm just going to leave it exposed because I don't mind if it's on the inside of my cover. For row 70, chain and turn. And we're going to do 40 single crochet in white, 3 in tan, 3 in brown, 3 in tan, 1 in white, 1 in tan, 6 in blue, and then finish with 3 in white. Row 71, chain and turn. Then we're going to do 4 single crochet in white, 5 in blue, 1 in tan, 1 in white, 1 in tan, 1 in brown, 5 in tan, 1 in brown, 1 in tan, and then 40 in white. Row 72, chain and turn. And we're going to do 40 single crochet in white, 1 in brown, 2 in tan, 3 in white, 2 in tan, 1 in brown, 2 in white, 1 in tan, 3 in blue, and then 5 in white. Row 73, chain 1 and turn. This is our final color change round. We're almost there, guys. We're going to start with 6 white single crochet, 2 in blue, 1 in tan, 3 in white, 2 in brown, 3 in white, 2 in brown, and finish with 41 white single crochet. After I've made that first tan stitch, I'm done with the blue. I'm just going to give it the chop. After that second brown color change, you no longer need either the brown or the tan. Snip, and just finish your 41 white single crochet. With row 73 done, our color changes are all finished. All we need to do now is rows 74 through to 81, which are all just 60 single crochet in white. So chain 1, turn your work, and we're going to do 60 single crochet for rows 74 to 81. And 60. Alrighty, snip a tail long enough to weave in. Pull up with your hook. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this pattern, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Next week we're going to be assembling our switch covers, so I'll see you guys then.